So we're live. Why choose Prime over any other company? That's what we're going to try to talk about today. We are switching it up a little bit from the normal. We're still going to do questions and answers, but we're going to talk about why we would choose Prime over any other company. What are the benefits here at Prime? What's the negatives? So one of the benefits that we have here, I'm going to tell you right now, is that you can do what you want. You got freedom here. So you can either go lease, you can go company. Another thing that's great about Prime Inc. is that whenever you finish your training and you get a CDL and you're a new driver coming in, you will be able to have a job. You have job security here. Some other great things are stuff like the job security. People are always going to have to eat, so your freight's always going to be moving. There's a lot of great things that you can look forward to by coming here to Prime, and there's a lot of disadvantages by coming here at Prime. And you know, this channel's always been about being real with you and talking about the real hard decisions and the good and the bad of Prime. And I usually do questions about trucking. So today I'm kind of like, let's talk about Prime today. And I'm going to have Tennessee Flatbedder jumping in here after we get this intro coming on. And then we will get caught up on as soon as the intros end, I will introduce Tennessee Flatbedder in here. If you've been to these streams before, you already know who Tennessee Flatbedder is, but I'm going to introduce him anyways because he's the guest of the show. And Versatile Duckling, I don't know where he is yet, but let's get this intro underway. So, guys, welcome, Tennessee Flatbedder. Thanks for coming in here tonight.
How's it going?
You know, that's my boy right there, Tennessee Flatbedder. And we're going to jump right into some of these comments before we get talking about the stuff we were going to talk about tonight. Sam says he's first. Brian says, hey, bud, hope all is well. Brian, everything's great, brother. We just talking about some different stuff tonight. Let's get the party started, says Pegleg. Hope the roads are treating you well. Greenwich Trucking. Evening to all. And Kenworth Ryder, what's going on, Kenworth? Are you enjoying the new truck? Have you had any problems with it? I'm going to tell you right now that Sam, unfortunately, is having problems with his truck. I feel horrible for him. I forgot to tell Tennessee Flatbedder about that today. I'm pretty sure that Sam might have hit him up and let him know what was going on. But
he did not.
Oh, he did not. I'm sorry. Well, I'm about to spill the beans. So, Kenworth, Wombats, what's going on, Wombats? Wombats is the leader in supplying Twisted Big D and Tennessee Flatbedder with Red Bull energy drinks. He is the leader of that. He's always been there for the Red Bulls because he likes to watch us with some wings. Trailer Truck In. What's going on, everybody? We got Hello Tennessee. We got the Devil Horns. We got Trucking Along with Kiersey. We can't wait to get you back, Kiersey. I've been waiting for you to come back. I was wanting to do another live with you. It would be awesome. They got me in the mountains of Colorado. Fun.
Did you hear about the
Okay.
chain laws effect?
Chain laws are back.
Chain laws in effect in Colorado at the beginning of this month.
Man, you know, that's always been fun, especially up there on the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Kenworth Ryder says, hello, call my fleet manager today. Told him I was making executive decision that I was pulling off for the night due to fighting traffic all day. Fleet manager agreed with me. That's kind of odd, but cool. Hey, Kenworth Rider, man, whenever you're, as long as you're making the load there on time, let me hit this off of here,
I might
block
click on
user.
that.
What?
I said I couldn't even click on that.
Yeah, I did. But hey, as Kenworth, just some word of advice. If you need to shut down because of whatever you're doing, you can shut down as long as you make the load there on time. So they're wanting you to make the load there on time. You can run your clocks however you need fit. Like, you don't have no one micromanaging you. And, you know, it's your truck. Wombats, that's what's up. Jeff, what's going on, Jeff? Good times for a short break from studying. Jeff, are you testing out tomorrow? Tennessee, is he testing out tomorrow?
Yeah, he's testing out in the morning. I was just about to holler at him, make sure he was doing his end caps. I'm watching you.
I don't know why it's not letting me block that, but yeah. So back to kind of what we were talking about. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of stuff, and then we're gonna get to the comments. Tennessee Flatbedder, what do you think is the best thing about coming to Prime?
Well, you pretty much, regardless of your company, and that light just went dead. Really? Anyhow, good thing that was done. Blinding me over here. Anyhow, regardless, squirrel. If your company or lease, you get to choose your own schedule. I honestly think that's the best thing, especially as flatbed. You get to choose your own schedule. We can run at night or run during the day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I think one of the big things about coming to Prime is that you're going to have newer equipment. You're going to have newer vehicles like trucks. You're going to have newer trailers. Right now, from what I understand, right now we are getting in the 23 series trailers. We're getting in the 23 series trailers. They were trying to move a lot of trailers from the empty lot, I guess, to make room for them. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that. That is just rumor on the street. But supposedly we're getting some more newer equipment in.
Yeah, I've already seen 23 step decks and flat regular 48s or 53s or 40. Yeah, 48s. I said it right the first time.
There's a whole bunch of numbers on those flatbeds. But you know, so we got the newer equipment here at Prime, and it's nice to have the newer equipment. I'm gonna tell you right now, you have less problems with the newer equipment, but still, again, you have to let a lot of those kinks work out. You have to get a lot of those kinks with newer equipment worked out, and then it's straight. Like, you're good. I like having the newer equipment. Sup, fellas? I hit 683 miles on Tuesday.
Nice.
Let's do the math real quick. Let's see here. We got 30,000 minus 683. You only got 23. No, I was wrong. You only got 29,317 miles left to do. Steve-O. So another reason that I would suggest coming to Prime is also going to be the training pay, because I feel that the training pay that Prime is paying is the highest, the $900 a week. I feel like that's a good price. Like, I think that that's good pay. Now, some of the things that are negative is that other places have shorter training. Also, some of the negatives is going to be the manual transmission restriction. Tennessee Flatbed, do you have a problem with the manual transmission restriction? I mean, the automatic restriction?
I don't have the restriction, so no.
That mic works good even if you don't talk right into it. It's good.
It's not even. It's not on. I just put it in for synthetic aesthetics.
Oh, it looks good, bro. Kenworth Rider says, "Hello, Tennessee. Truck and trailer are internationals at Prime pretty good."
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So the new internationals. So don't be worried about the international Freightliner and Peterbilt kind of stuff because a truck's a truck. Some trucks run great, some trucks run bad. If you get a truck that's a lemon that's always in the shop, they will get you out of that truck eventually. Like if you're like, man, this truck's always in the shop, always in the shop, always in the shop. Hey, it's time to get you out of that truck and get you into one that's running right. I've had students before that they got put in these lemon trucks that broke down all the time. They took that truck. It was a Volvo. So they were in this Volvo and it broke down all the time. And what they did is Prime took them out of that truck, sent the Volvo back and gave them another truck. But the internationals, just so you know, there's a video premiering tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I have a video premiere, and it's about an hour-long video. So it's going to be a talk with one of my old students, David, about the stuff that he's been through to come here. And he is he is the first generation of trucker. His son is the second generation of trucking in his family. And the third generation was one of my students that just tested out. He asked me to train his student. He asked me to train his grandson. I trained his grandson, and he's the third generation. So Prime right now has 3 generations at the same company. Y'all are going to have to watch that video. There's also going to be tips on fuel for lease. There's going to be stuff about the international. So trailer trucking, make sure you check in tomorrow for the premiere video. And I will be right there in the chat answering questions or talking to folks. Whenever I do premieres, I like to socialize. So I like to be in there and I like to be able to text and stuff like that. So I will be there. Tennessee, you got anything to add about that? I know it was
I was swirling over here. Eric's saying he was in and he's not now. So I just texted him saying, get back in. And then the whole commotion behind me. So I was trying to focus. And then real quick, we got Hans with a donation of $5.
Yeah, I just seen that. I was about to shoot that up there. Hans with a $5 donation. We appreciate that, Hans. Thank you so much. And we're going to read this.
Whoop, whoop. Hans.
Insane Clown Posse dressed like Pee Wee Herman and the sing-along Gomer Pyle. Ouch, bro. Ouch. 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 Don't clap for that. Laugh at that. Like, that's funny. I hope my sounds are working again.
Yeah, I can hear him, brother.
That was cold-blooded right there. Trucking along with Kiersey says, taking home time in New Jersey right now. Hopefully we'll be back next week. TNT still on the list, the truck list. Yeah, Kiersey, come to find out, the other day you said that there was, I think you said there was about 200 people waiting on the list to get a truck. And, we don't have the trucks here at Prime right now to put everyone in. Like, it's been a problem. And that's why TNT's taking so long and stuff like that. That's why TNT trailers are not available. I just found out today actually, that the list on Success Leasing is more of the lease drivers than it is company and lease. I thought they all went on one lease, so I'm under the understanding that that list was only for the lease drivers. And, I was like, really? Y'all don't put the company trucks on there too? I thought that it was weird because you have to take the class to get on the list, but I don't know. They do weird stuff around here. Brian says, well, I guess I get to learn in Tennessee, but it's going to be fun. Tennessee, you got something about that? What you think about Tennessee?
What's the question?
Love it.
Oh, I love
No,
it.
I was asking you about Tennessee. We were talking about the state of Tennessee. I figured I'd ask you about it.
Oh, state of Tennessee's got all the terrain you need. Flat, hills, more hills, flat. And trees.
Any more hills?
And yeah, a lot more hills.
And a lot more hills.
Oh, yeah.
Gunther says, "What's up, Tennessee Flatbed and Big D?"
What's going
Timothy, what's going on, Timothy? Hello, Kiersey. That's a comment for Kiersey. Pegleg says, "I always like 53-foot step decks. They felt more stable. My Whopper liked them. My Kingworth. Well, Pegleg's here, so Pegleg." That comment right there was asking for everybody to like the stream and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That's what he was saying right there.
Hey everybody, hit that like button, borrow my leg to smash that ding dong bell. Oh, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too.
Go ahead and subscribe too. I love that. Brian says, "I got 2 more weeks of training, then I test out on my own." So you have another test after your training. It's interesting, bro. Tennessee, how you say that guy's name? Look at his face.
Really? Yeah.
You were killing me for a minute, bro. You were looking at that name like I have no idea. What's up, guys? Experts say in 3 to 5 years, manual trucks will be a thing of the past. I would like to say that too, but the facts are, I don't see manual trucks going anywhere that soon. 3 to 5 years. I think that you're looking at seeing manual trucks probably for about 10 years from now, because it costs a lot of money to replace those trucks. A lot of mall and paul places are going to keep those trucks until they fall apart.
Well,
so I
think
think
also going to be antiques. Look at what's on the road now. You still see a lot of muscle cars and a lot of other cars people thought were going to be obsolete, and they're still out there.
Yeah, for sure. Same thing here.
Same with motorcycles. My son still runs an 81 Shovelhead. My brother still runs a Suicide Shifter. So there's things that are still going to be out there on the road regardless.
So we're going to hit Sam's comment right now, or talk about Sam right now. Since Tennessee didn't know, Sam's truck blew up on him in his kryptonite state of, where was it? West Virginia? West Virginia. So his truck broke down and there was oil all under it and he had to get towed. Poor guy. The joys of lease. I hope it's nothing major. I'm really hoping it has nothing to do with the turbo. I'm hoping that it's just a gasket, but still that's going to be some time off and work on the truck. But now Tennessee.
Yeah, it's still on warranty, so.
Exactly. Because guess what? We're at Prime and it's a brand new truck, or it's a newer truck. It's not a super old truck with no warranty. I don't know what's going on with Versatile, but
he's saying that he's having technical difficulties, but he can't get in the stream.
And Twist, did you say anything for $5? Look, man, I don't want to read it, but the thing is, it's a super chat, and it is a unwritten rule across YouTube that you pretty much have to read a super chat. Now, if it was something vulgar or harassment or something like that, then I would probably not read it. But, whenever Hans is talking about my boys up there, I'm going to read it. I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to read it. And I think people liked I really think that people think it's funny when I squirm because, like, whenever I have to read it, I see Tennessee over there, man. He'd be looking at me like, is he going to read it? Is he going to read it? So, I mean, like, I guess it's kind of entertainment for some folks that he's making me squirm around and be like, oh, man, I got to read this stuff, and, it's all good, though. It's all fun and games. Sam says the international pull you in the best Org Wars. What? Hans is in the house. Steve, what's your top speed in training? Yeah, Steve, what's your top speed, man? You blowing the doors off the Prime truck? Nightlife Trucking, hello from Grand Islands, Nebraska. We were talking about Nebraska today, how it has a little bit of slope in it, and by the time you get from one end of the state to the other end of the state, I think we looked it up and it was 5,000 feet of elevation. I think everyone's like Nebraska's flat, but we were looking it up and it has a slope and it's. I can't remember if it's east to west or watch the video tomorrow. Hans, Internationals are good trucks. Some can be bad. Some can be good. It's like any truck.
Well, the new Internationals are 40% engine failure on them for the rods right now.
Really? 40%?
40% failures on the engine because of the rods, the push rods.
Where'd you see that statistics?
There are two people that have internationals in training or trainers, and we were talking about it to the head of training, and he brought up that statistics, and another person seconded it.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. Trailer and truck, been driving for 13 years, but never been with a mega carry. Thinking about coming to Prime in the future. Just started YouTube channel, trailer and truck for the family and friends. And if you're thinking about coming to Prime, you already have experience. Like, I'm going to tell you right now that Prime's a great company. Prime's a great family. Like there's a family that we have here, and we might fight and stuff, but at the end of the day, we're still Prime. We might argue, bicker back and forth. Tennessee Flatbedder, he might have made me mad today, and at the end of the day, we still Prime.
Did I?
Huh?
Did I?
Probably. But at the end of the day, we're still family. So, it's the mega carry kind of thing. Oh, look, I think we have Versatile Duckling coming in. He's going to be the weatherman. Straight from the weatherman. What's the weather out there, Mr. Versatile Duckling?
It's partly cloudy with a chance of rain tomorrow. So,
are you at the duck pond?
What's the percentage?
I don't know. Like most all-weather men, I'm just guessing 40%.
Tennessee's over there on the percentages.
I don't have all the percentages, man.
So y'all know that the company picnic is coming up, right?
Or this weekend.
Are y'all going to the company picnic?
9.
Probably not.
That's German for no.
Yeah, I got a circus on Monday. I'm only taking that day off. Got to get my guys some practice.
Have any of y'all ever been to the company picnic?
Yes.
No.
Twice.
Out of the 5 years I've been here, I've not been in one.
I don't know how it's always worked out, but I've always ended up at Prime for the company picnic. And the first time I went and the people said, hey, they got all you can eat crab legs. I said, man, it costs too much money to have all you can eat crab legs. This is some BS. I said, this is fake. guess what? They had all you can eat crab legs there. I just went to see, like, tell my buddy, hey, they don't have it. So my buddy was on the phone, and I was like, dude, they do have all you can eat crab legs. He goes, I'm almost there. He told my other friend, he's all like, grab me some crab legs. And I said, I'll go meet you at the gate, man. And I walked over there to where he was at, and by the time we got down there was no more crab legs. And I said, you get him some crab legs? He said, bro, I thought he would make it in time. I was like, really? You stuck him out on some crab legs? What are friends for? It's a good time. Tennessee, what did you think about the company? What is that behind you? Is that the tires? Or actually, is that the building that's always spitting out all that smoke that's making us sick all the time on the pad?
No, he's facing towards drop lot. Now he's facing towards Plaza.
What is that? Oh, wow.
Got to put them hours in, bro.
So my thoughts on the picnic.
Speaking of picnic.
He just cut you right off.
I was throwing a shout out.
Rodeo down there.
What's
is that what that is?
Yeah.
I thought it was tomorrow.
I don't know.
I mean, they're setting it up down there.
Yeah, they're getting the rodeo ready. It might be tomorrow evening for the rodeo.
I think it is tomorrow evening for the rodeo and the isn't the truck show going to be tomorrow too?
Yeah, the Spit and Shine's always on Friday. So yeah, the rodeo would be tomorrow too.
Is the Minion truck going to be here in time for it?
I don't know. I hadn't heard from him yet.
Sparky?
What'd you say?
You're talking about Sparky?
Yep, exactly right.
Be-doo! Or Sparky.
Tennessee got a random... What? Camels? Swift always test out after training. Brian says, only Swift we test out after we do our training with mentors. So Swift kind of gives you a test just like we do. We do it on a simulator. If you can pass it there, then you're good. If you can't pass it there, Versatile, where do you take it?
I don't know.
Tennessee, where do you take it since we work during the day?
So if you can't take it at the Sims Lab, you'll come down and one of our examiners will eval you to take the test.
Oh, that is Russ. So Russ is right there. Turn your phone that way. Turn your camera that way. Versatile, there's a red truck over there. We'll see if Russ is.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Turn.
Keep going.
Turn.
Keep going. Right. No, right there. The red truck. The red one. Point at the red one.
There you go.
Unless he's upstairs in the shower listening to us in the shower.
That would be weird.
Ooh, Russ.
Looking at one.
Russ, come on out here. Get in on this stream, man.
So Sam is on 1 week of downtime. At the minimum. Good night, Isaac's dad. He's taking off. Today, 9/1 is my 1 year anniversary with Prime. Thanks for going live to celebrate for me. Hey, 1 year.
1 year.
You can leave now. You don't owe Prime nothing, and you just earned yourself one free CDL. One free CDL. Well, it's not free. I'm going to tell you right now, it wasn't free because you just spent 1 year of your life to take care of that and get it done. What is Tennessee doing?
Fun stuff.
He's bringing Cricket to stand on the step stool. I do plan on leaving. I got a kid to raise. Tempo Transport, do some research on your local companies, man. I feel you there. It is extremely hard to have a family and, have young ones.
Yeah, that counts.
Kids and all of that to raise, and you're missing out on a big chunk of their life. It is super hard.
Y'all want to see my version of natural backing?
What is natural backing? There's no. I've never heard of some.
So I got one guy working on it now. Just like free flow, trying to get it in the box, no references.
We were at Duplo yesterday eating at Love's. I was waiting for you to turn the camera.
Oh, you want me? All right.
Even Cricket thought that was funny.
What's he doing? An offset?
Yeah.
Tell me hit a right. Just a one wheel turn to the right. I hope he's listening. He's probably streaming me in the truck while he's backing, you know. No, you better not be. One wheel turn to the right. Curve it in a little bit more. Curve it in a little bit more.
A little closer to that center
Two
column.
wheel turns to the right. Hit a right. Hit a right. Hit a right. Not my truck. Not my truck. Tennessee, hit the air horn on that. He's about to hit the cone.
I was getting there, but he pulled up.
Okay. Don't tell my fleet manager I said that. Yeah, we're going to screenshot your eyes, and hopefully your fleet manager can recognize you from your eyes, bro.
Yeah.
Pegleg says, got to a truck show like Truck Jamboree or Mid-America Truck Show. Show you will still see the old 2 and 3 stick manual trucks. Yeah, at the truck shows you see all of those trucks. I've been to a truck show in Joplin before, and it was pretty cool seeing a bunch of trucks. They were cleaned up. I've been to the Prime truck shows too. He has to get that truck on the right side of his trailer. It's never going to go to the right and make it past that cone, I'll tell you that. Steve
Yeah, he's
says,
working on it.
Hans, my trainer is an owner, so I hit 65. 65. So there we go. We got our first negative at Prime. So we have governors on our truck, which is company is what, Tennessee?
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
Company trucks do what speed, Tennessee?
58 by throttle, 62 by cruise.
And lease trucks?
I don't know. That depends on who you ask. I heard some news. So
Spill the guts.
I heard that lease trucks are getting a governor change.
Better or good?
I've heard it go both ways, but the consensus is that it's going to go down.
Last time my truck, when it was set up as a lease truck, it went 65 by throttle, 62 by cruise.
Eating at Love's junk food. Yeah, I'm not. You know, it's hard to eat healthy over the road. So that's one of the struggles we have out there is trying to eat healthy at the road.
Yeah.
What's the prices on there? Let's see the prices. I want 75,000. Average pay is 75,000 a year to what? So that's for a mechanic that's thinking about coming and working in the shop. Kenworth, good night, balls. Getting up around 3 a.m. to head to the 90.
Woo-hoo.
My record is 750 miles. Hans, let's see, 750 miles in an 11-hour shift.
Boy was going like 82 miles an hour.
No, he was consistently doing 68 miles per hour, consistently the whole shift in 11 hours.
So you gotta factor stop for fuel. You gotta factor stop for eating because you know those super truckers always eat every 15 minutes.
The whole bottle of Mountain Dew, bro.
Oh no, that's water.
Really?
Oh,
It tastes like toilet water.
Cricket thought that was
Life
funny.
with Bobby. Will Prime be lowering the age requirement soon? I wish they would. I am all for it. Now, a lot of people are completely against it, and they're all like, man, these young guys shouldn't be driving these trucks. And They say what they want to say, but you can have a responsible 18-year-old with a good head on his shoulders, and he's just looking for a break in life and to get out and do something with his life. And I am all for that. I wish
You know
that
what?
they would.
It will be the best driver we have.
As a person with 2 stepbrothers and a biological brother that are in the military at the age of 17 and 18, if they can both join the military at that age, you could drive one of these trucks. There's really no difference in discipline. You receive orders, you do the orders, and you make money. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but DOT.
Tennessee, were you going to say something?
Yeah. DOT don't honor a military CDL. You have to retake the CDL to get a government CDL. So that is messed up.
DOT trumps the Army or the
military, Army, whatever branch you're in. If you got a military CDL, DOT trumps it. I've trained 4 students now that came in from the military, had military CDLs, and DOC says, nope, you got to go take the class, take your retest, your permit, and get your CDL again.
Man, you got a very motivated student out here, Tennessee.
Hey, Versatile, what are you teaching your students today? Versatile is teaching his students YouTube Live right now, okay?
Yeah.
You see Jeff out there?
Jeff who?
My student.
Oh, I thought you said Tennessee has a...
Yeah, he's in your truck right now. Yeah.
Have your brakes going off?
No. He's been in and out of the truck a couple of times.
Because during his pre-test today, he forgot the city horn and horn. Yes,
Oh.
I just called you out, Jeff.
Yeah, I have not heard the city horn or air horn. I hear your alarm going off. You forgot to put the code in.
No, he turns on the key and then turns off the alarm.
Ah.
Dude, those alarms are annoying, bro. Like, they just go off and off and off.
Hashtag turn your battery off and on until it disables.
What's going on, Johnny, on the flip side? What's happening, guys? Bro, we are just out here having a good time, watching cricket about to put a new piercing in Tennessee Flatbed's ears, and Versatile Duckling is floating in the clouds like he's with Jesus or something right now.
About to walk through the gates of Valhalla if he stands behind a student.
Yeah.
Says, I saw a prime truck the other day in El Paso pulling a dry van. Didn't know y'all had those.
There he goes. He didn't forget the air horns that time.
Oh, did he not? He's probably watching the live right now, and he's all like, beep, 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 beep.
Probably, man.
You should go over there and put them on. Be like, hey, Tennessee's watching.
Yeah, I'm live streaming you. That wouldn't add no pressure at all.
Tennessee, we got a question for you. I'm going to pop you up here and read it to you. Tennessee, can your bird fetch you a drink out of the fridge?
Unfortunately, no. She would probably drink it before she got it to me.
Temple Transport says Iron Maiden is on tour in the USA. Prime should have all drivers attend epic music.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I would go.
Set the stage up on the end of the pad and everybody just stand on the pad and watch them.
Sam, you seen the videos of people complaining about trucks running, reefer units running. They're going to be calling the cops on you because they're going to be like, that guy has a lot lizard in his truck because that cricket has got the cops called on him so many times. Tell us the story, Tennessee, about how the cops came to your house.
Well, pretty much every time I move into a new place, I have to tell all my neighbors that is not a 2-year-old kid I'm beating. That is a parrot that screams just like a 2-year-old. That's hence why she's standing behind me right now. I actually climbed up on the chair behind me. And so, yeah. So she's sitting over here, so she'll be quiet.
My lease truck does 65 and 65. Yeah, these trucks go 65 on the pedal and 65 on cruise.
Yep.
Definitely.
My truck used to until it got throttled.
Yes, Green, I do 65 as well. Sam, you're not doing 65 today.
Nope, you're doing.
Wow.
Good transition.
Poor guy's truck's broken down, and we're all like, you're not moving nowhere, buddy. Yes, you got the brakes set, and you're staying there. Sam, what did they do for you? Did they get you a hotel room? Are you flying home? Are you waiting on the truck there? What is going on, Sam? Pegleg says, would Prime consider an option of 70 for short spurs? Like what? I'm gonna let Versatile Duckling get that one.
Would Prime consider an option of 70 for short spurts like CFI does? I don't know the policies or what the CFI guys do. So I would say just do as much research as you possibly can, but I wouldn't know personally.
I wouldn't either. That's what usually Versatile Duckling has a lot of knowledge. So usually when I get that hard question, I'm all like, here you go, Versatile. He might can answer it, or he can make it sound believable enough that we believe what he said is true.
I ain't trying to tell no lies around here.
I ain't trying to tell no lies.
About to have to teach this guy parallel real quick, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and go off camera.
Just put the phone in your holder and just whip it in there real quick. Quote of the day: don't get paid.
Oh, y'all want to see?
Quote of the day: don't get paid to think. I get paid to drive, so I drive.
Where'd you hear that from, Sam? Where'd you hear that from, Sam? Huh?
He said that's a quote of the day. Sam says, I got 2 words for you, and it ain't howdy do.
Belly. Just tried to say, get in my belly.
I don't know what's going on over there.
He needs to turn it down a little bit. Down. There you go.
Sam says, I'm in a hotel. So Prime put Sam in a hotel, or Sam put himself in a hotel, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to reimburse him for whatever the cost of the hotel was. And since the truck's under warranty, it's probably a warranty issue. Sam, did they ever tell you what it was? I'm just curious, Sam. Have they told you what it was that was wrong? You know what? Better yet. Tennessee, read this question and respond to it. I'm going to send Sam something.
My Swift truck does 65 on the pedal and 68 by cruise. Yeah, I remember when they turned them up to go a little faster. How do you feel like it's doing on fuel miles? Has it gotten better or has it gotten worse?
What the fuck?
Unfortunately, I can't pull up the next question on my end. There you go. Thank you. You don't like the parallel parking?
That's it.
How many times have you had to do it in the real world? I've done it about 6 times.
You only parallel parked for real 6 times?
Yeah.
Where'd you parallel park at?
2 times in a truck stop and the rest of the time at shippers and receivers. You almost
why'd he stop? Why'd he stop? There he goes. The parrot rocks better colors than your beard and entire room. What?
Oh yeah. Are you talking about my room or Twisted's room? Because I've got some new lights back there too. Finally got them working. She's waiting.
Sam, text me your email. I'm gonna send you an invite. Sam, text me your email on my phone.
Sorry.
Dude, it's so crazy.
I was reading that.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry for all the questions. Does Prime hire drivers from Mississippi? Yes.
Except for Tupelo, Mississippi. We don't hire from Tupelo, Mississippi.
But we hire from pretty much all over.
No, we hire from Tupelo, Mississippi. That just looks cool, man. When he looks like a G just walking by and the trailer's just moving. It looks like a giant billboard too.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Eric.
What?
I look like a giant what?
I said you look like a G with a giant trailer going past you, or a giant billboard going past you.
Yeah, I'm working on my cinematic shots.
They were good.
Appreciate
Not until Tuesday can we look at it. If we are reacting movie quotes, if you ain't first, you're last.
What quote's that from? Versatile.
Shake and bake, baby. Talladega Nights.
I didn't even know. No worse on fuel. 2X. Parallel. I parallel all the dang time is what No Hippie says. Yeah, and if you like to park in rest areas, then you're parallel parking a lot, because there's a lot of rest areas you parallel park in off the city streets. I've had a parallel park a lot. I think Reefer Site does it more than Flatbed, because we are more in the middle of the city where the warehouses are. I think, in my opinion, flatbeds job sites and stuff like that. Now they're probably going to having a parallel park on some of the job sites and stuff like that also. But I think a lot of times we have no choice but to parallel park.
See, some of our shippers we have to parallel park to get loaded because of the way they've got their the way they loaded up. They load up 9 trucks down both sides. And one truck leaves, you have to parallel back into that spot you just left from.
I was going to run them over. Oh, no. Oh, Twisted's room.
Twisted's room, okay.
No Hippie says I got to parallel at some rest areas and at a lot of Northeast shippers where you can park on the street. Yeah. There's a lot of places we have to do that on. And there's even where was I at? I was somewhere in St. Louis not too long ago, about 6 months ago. I took a load that needed to be, it wasn't a tire run. I actually took a load. I know a lot of y'all are surprised, but I took a load where I had a parallel park off the street until they called me with the door that I needed to go into. So it kind of, I was like, man, this kind of sucks. But I've been doing a ton of tire loads here lately. I got a tire load tomorrow. Today was my one day without a tire load, and that's because I was testing a student.
By the way, how did your student do?
Oh, my guy trifecta today. I meant to say that at the very start. I am so sorry, Looney. Looney out there was trifecta. Man, whenever he came back, he was so pumped. The door flew open. He said, yeah. Then he gets out of the truck. He's standing on the stairs, and he's all like, you. He was flexing. He was posing like people were screaming at him from the benches. Yeah, he was so pumped. I think might been one of my top students at being pumped after a test. Like he was so psyched. Pegley says, once I blew a turbo on Detroit engine, and the entire engine had to be replaced when the turbo piece rounded up in the intake. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of a diesel running up, but like one of the serious things with a turbo having problems on a diesel truck is like if you get that oil down in that turbo, it can heat up real fast and make the truck run off. And whenever the truck runs off, like there is nothing you can do to stop it from running. Like you turn the key off, it's just boom, boom, blows up. No more truck.
Same way with natural gas gets into the intake too.
With what?
Take over that engine quick.
With what?
Natural gas.
Okay, I couldn't hear you. I thought if I brought you closer to the screen, I could hear you better, but I don't know. That was a blonde moment. Nick says, I'd rather walk a mile than parallel. Brian says, worse on fuel, Tennessee by doing an upgrade on the government. Favorite truck stops for a break of the chain. So which truck stop do you stop at the most to take your break, I think is what he's at.
I would prefer a Pilot or Flying J. Love's third. TA and Petro last.
You know what? I have always put Loves at the bottom of my list, and I'm going to tell you why I put Loves at the bottom of my list. And it's going to sound messed up. It's going to kind of sound messed up, but Loves gives out a free drink credit with their fuel. So you not only do you get a shower, but you get a free drink credit. So everybody loves parking at the Loves, and they fuel at the Loves so they can get their big trucker cups. I mean, have y'all ever seen the big trucker cups?
Let me guess, you got one in there.
They have their big trucker cups. They fill it up with soda and Mountain Dew, and they're sipping on it all day. And it just becomes, it's just so packed at a Love's. Like even the day, it's hard to find a spot in there. I'm really against the Loves. I would have to say Flying J, Pilot, Petro, then TA, and then Loves.
Sit on the look.
Versatile, you got a big Bubba cup?
A big what?
Big Bubba cup?
Hell no, dude. I'm not going to be one of those really fat guys that walk in and get 3 gallons of Coke.
I don't know any of us that have one that thing was.
If you want to be that stereotypical guy with the varicose veins, like super overweight, you got to get one.
Time out. I resent the varicose vein statement because whenever I was 26 years old, I had to have my varicose veins lasered out. Like that's a little bit offensive. And that was before I became a truck driver.
I don't regret nothing. I said what I said.
You still talking about my varicose veins, bro? They're coming back. Actually. I'm gonna have to get them lasered out, or I don't know what they're gonna do really because
there's a difference. There's a difference between having varicose veins and then being so overweight that your blood's struggling to get through your body.
I thought overweight people had chocolate milk in their veins.
Nah, bro. They got them big old purple swole calves.
Oh man,
let me talk to my guy. I'll be right back.
All right.
That dang duck.
I lost where I was at on the chat. Where was I at? 2X. I parallel park all the time. Where was I at?
One more.
This
there.
One.
Yep.
No, we read that one.
Yeah.
Read that one. Read that one.
There.
Truck and Trailer says this is probably a stupid question. Why does Prime Flatbed not have super singles? Everywhere else, everything else does. I think it's, you know what? We got the flatbed expert. I'll let him answer that.
So our trailers don't have super singles because of the fact that we drive on a lot of job sites, dirt roads, and they can haul. I don't know. I know super single can haul more weight, but we like duals better because of the job sites. It's easier to change out one tire versus and keep rolling versus the other. You better not get that knot off the top of my head.
I think that it's probably because whenever you're out in the middle of nowhere or way out there on a job site, they probably put it on there because if you have one of the duals blow, you can pretty much limp it over to the truck stop really easily, and you're not stuck out in the middle of nowhere getting a tire change. Like,
right.
I mean, could you imagine being in the mud and stuff like that and having to put a jack out there? And my opinion, I'm not flatbed, but that's what I'm going to say.
You've got a lot of it down. That's just right. Unfortunately, depending on how heavy our load is, we still need all those tires. You better not.
Daniel's bald head is glistening. And I don't even. I was wearing a hat. Did I take my hat off?
Glistening. I need.
Oh, look, your stage manager's biting your hat.
She's trying to get that little knot top of the ball cap, but I ain't letting her have it.
Is there anywhere to park at 1 a.m.? My biggest suggestion is at the middle of the night. Hit up all the small mall and paw truck stops. That's where I always go to try to find parking. What you think?
Small mall and paw shops or rest area. That's where I usually tend to find my spots out of late at night.
I'm 20 and have my permit. I'm ready to be out rolling with you guys July when I turn 21.
Make sure that permit don't expire before you hit 21.
Yeah, if it does, then you're going to have to retest for your permit, but it's cool. Life with Bobby, it would be awesome to see you come out here, man. And make sure you do your research on your trucking companies and stuff like that. Do a lot of research, too. Sam says, Loves does stay packed almost all day. Yes, and it's those big guys with those super cups. If you want to see some obese truckers, then go park at a Loves. You want to see some skinny little super truckers, go park at a Petro. Pilot and Flying J, I think it's kind of average. Like, it's just a mix of everything. If I park after 5 p.m., park at the terminal. Tennessee, what? After 5 p.m., park at the terminal. Brian, I guess you're going to be local. Versatile, you have been. Never mind. There's always a spot. Just hit it. What kind of... Whoa. Versatile heard his name. Here's your comment, Versatile.
I did hear my name. Versatile, you have been rude to us fat boys. You are back to the fugly duckling. That's all right. I accept that.
Oh,
I'd be committing the fat crimes.
One leg that has 0 varicose veins on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Peg leg, love you.
Yeah, we all love you here.
Next question.
What kind of scoot you ride, Tennessee?
So I have a 2019 Road Glide, and then I have a 93 Lowrider Custom, and then the old lady rides a 2019 Can-Am Spider, which we're trying to upgrade to a Harley here soon. So,
and I ride a moped.
Oh, I ride a Honda 1100 Rebel.
Automatic.
Whoa.
Don't be hating, bro. Don't be hating.
No,
You know,
Swift
I'm gonna
has
give you
terminals
heck every time
everywhere.
about that, man. But the thing is, you're still got air wind blowing through your hair.
There you go. Well, yeah.
Well, I couldn't even if I had a motorcycle.
Yeah, you could look at your chin.
Yeah.
But he'd be that motorcyclist with that all up in his eyeballs.
He'd be
Yep,
looking
just
like
like
this
that.
when I'm riding down the road.
He'll look like man, what's that guy's name, dude? The fat guy from Sons of Anarchy, that guy. You look like that guy.
Really?
I forgot his name.
You went down that road?
I did go down that road. That's what he looks like.
What's the guy's name? Who is it?
Hang on, let me see if I could. Bobby. Yeah, there you go. I haven't seen that shit in a minute, man. Hang on. I'll send you a picture on the messenger you can pull up because I'm on my phone.
What is your favorite disgusting cheese sandwich?
I can't answer that. Every one of them, I guess. Because I can't do cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I renew my permit if they expire? Yes, you can. You can do that.
Yep.
Sam says, in Florida, I was able to, and I can only do it once. It's a 6 months extension, only once. That was Florida.
Yeah, Florida's a stickler on their CDLs. Florida's a stickler on their pretty much their license too. You forget to pay child support, you don't have insurance, they just drop your stuff and they don't even tell you until you try to do something with your license. Child support, you're back on child support in Florida and they take your license like that. Yeah, I know. Crap, isn't it? Wow.
Did you get that picture?
Nope. Oh, you didn't send it to me.
Yeah, I sent it twisted.
I didn't get nothing.
Look at your Facebook Messenger.
Okay. I'm trying to type an email real quick.
Sam finally sent you his email.
What is iCloud? Oh, iPhone, huh? There, Sam. Sam, you got an email waiting on you. Did you say
When you climb out, were you driving and streaming at the same time?
No, he wasn't.
He just climbed into a seat.
Who, me?
That dude has long hair, bro.
Yeah, just get a wig, bro. You got the beard. Just get a wig, dude. You got the beard for it.
Leah says, yep, I almost went to Swift just because of all their terminals. You know, I can see how that could be an advantage, especially nowadays whenever there's a lot of paid parking, truck stops are filled, stuff like that. So I can really, really see the advantage of having more terminals. And did you hear that the drop yard in Denver's closing down? Did y'all hear about that?
I did hear about that.
It already closed and it's sold.
Yeah, they're looking to get a new one here soon. Supposedly they're going to get one close by that's going to be pretty big.
So close by Denver, maybe outside of the city.
You know, good thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Property.
I mean, everything is speculation and rumors, but from what I've heard, it's supposed to be bigger than what we had.
Am I the only one seeing this picture?
What picture?
Which picture?
Of you, Versatile. Good thing you're on.
Doing what?
Property.
I am on private property, bruh. But I'm also a 6-year vet. I got skills.
Really? You're promoting what?
Nothing. Don't promote nothing. Mountain Dew. I'm sponsored.
Almost went this. Nope, it wasn't there. Hey, the metric bikes cost a whole lot less to maintain, and at least your knees are in the breeze. What is that? A mountain bike or something?
Some of those EV bikes.
That's what Twist or Versatile has.
The
Oh, yeah.
DTSs.
I can work on a Harley better because it's American made than I can a metric bike. I can rip one down in my kitchen and put it back together in less than a month.
Tennessee, you need to get a crotch rocket Kawasaki.
I'm looking for a Yamaha, I'm actually looking for an R7 right now, but nobody in Springfield has one. Yamaha R7.
Oops.
You're good.
So, Tennessee, would you recommend a Honda Triumph as a starter bike?
Yeah, Triumph is actually a good bike. Right now, I'm going to say any bike is a good starter bike as long as you can pick it up if you lay it on its side. If you can pick that bike up, then you can ride that bike. But the best
Agreed.
ones are Hondas, Sportsters, and Dynas are good ones to start out with.
Russ, I've never seen Son of Anarchy, but thinking about buying it or being in it. Well, Russ, you got to do your research. So Sons of Anarchy is the best research out there for buying a bike. Make sure you watch Sons of Anarchy because they can recommend you the best bikes and to be the safest on them.
One who Hey, Russ, come talk to me later if you want to look for get you a bike. I will put you in the right direction, and we got fingers on the keyboard. Oh, we're gonna get him riding a motorcycle now.
Hey, he's putting on the Sons of Anarchy vest. Denver's not closed yet. I'm sitting here right now. Yeah, from what I heard, it was going to be open till October, but I wouldn't bet money on it. Now, I know that they needed somebody to come get trailers over there or something like that. I don't know.
See, I heard that from my fleet manager that it was closed already and sold. So, but he's only being told what he's being told, and he tells us what he's been told. So
Cricket ain't been around. Look at Cricket back there.
Yep.
Cricket's going wild.
She's dancing to the music in her head. See the lights?
She saw flat. What's it called? Flossing. So she started flossing.
That's
Sitting home right now. My mentor has home time. I got to go back Tuesday. Big boy needs to forget them damn bikes.
Wow. Okay.
He's still laughing.
I wish I could pop up a video I seen today. I seen this guy that was 3 times big riding a street glide or a street. Yeah, I can't even talk now. But anyhow, he was bigger than this bike, and he was still riding down the road singing. What was the worst bike you ever rode on? The worst bike I ever rode on was this dirt bike that I had. It had no throttle. Didn't do anything.
That was perfect timing for that comment.
He's about to start it. His weed eater. I call his bike an assassin. because you can't hear it coming up. You cannot hear him right up.
Not at all.
Even when my bike's off, you can't hear him right up.
I'm about to leave.
We're waiting for you. We're gonna watch your journey.
Oh, you want to watch me ride?
Watch his phone fall off.
Dude, why'd you say that? Why'd you say that? You should have never said that.
Because he don't have a phone mount like I do.
Watch him drop his phone is what you should have said. Gunther says Tennessee video of dude singing on his bike. Did he have no shirt and flip flop? That was funny.
Yes. Yes, that's the same video. He kind of had a mullet. Yeah, that was the same video. I just seen it today, matter of fact.
What is that? Bike. You couldn't hear his bike.
I think he's riding. I think that's a frozen picture.
Yeah, I do too. I really do too. What the heck is wrong with my email?
Sorry, I'm reading ahead in the chats.
Hey, read it out loud. Where you at?
Well, Russ said his bike sounds like, yeah.
It sounds like a what?
I can't read that first word of farting.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Belching and farting. His bike sounds like it's belching and farting.
Sorry I'm late. I got to load to Harrisonville tomorrow. Oh, it's fine. It is fine that you're late. So Matt Cardinal, he will be on my video tomorrow. If y'all want to hear Matt Cardinal's journey, then it will be here tomorrow.
Which state? Harrisonville what?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Well, Missouri.
Harrisonville, Tennessee too.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. So you guys like this fake mic in the picture? It's not on. It's hooked up to my laptop, but I'm on my tablet, so.
I thought that it was working.
It is working, but I can't stream from my tablet until I get a webcam because my webcam on my camera on my tablet or my laptop is at the bottom of the screen. So you guys would get. Hold on, let me get Justin. You guys would get this.
Let's see, could my 400-pound Seth fit in your queen seat of your road glide?
Unfortunately, you've got the wrong set of parts there, and my bike's not set up for a dude to ride backwards.
All right, we have breaking news coming in about was it a Peterbilt? Yeah, we have breaking news coming in from a Peterbilt driver about what happened when he was sitting on the side of the road. What's
going on, Avocado?
Hey. Oh man, it was rough. It was definitely rough. I was coming through West Virginia, and as soon as I hit West Virginia, my truck said, "Oh yeah, we back here. I got you." I lost oil pressure. It was at 42 psi, dropped all the way down to 20 in an instant, and I was going up a hill. I just came out the 77 tunnel. lost power. I went into engine protection mode. Still trying to climb this hill with about 50,000 pounds behind me. I'm coming down the hill. Engine shuts off. I have no steering, no power, no nothing. So I try to easily coast it to the side, turn the truck back on. I got about 15 more seconds out of her, and I was able to get to the side of the road. Still a bad spot. I had the downgrade behind me off the curve, and then off on my right, I had the junction between 64 and 77. So nobody was able to get over. I could just feel the truck rocking every time somebody passed. I looked under the truck and I saw nothing but oil underneath the truck.
Whole lot of it, huh?
Whole lot of it. It
So
was
how far
bad,
did
man.
you get towed? How far were you towed?
I was towed to Whitfield, Virginia, which was, I think, 19 miles.
Now, did they tow you and your trailer, or did they have a second truck come pick up your
They
trailer?
towed me with the trailer to the lot. I got a hotel, and then this morning they had towed me over to Glade Springs, Virginia, to the Peterbilt Fitzgerald.
The reason
And
why
right
I
now
asked
I'm
you
just sitting
that,
here waiting.
the reason why I asked
Um,
you that is certain states don't let you double tow. You cannot tow a truck with a trailer attached to it. Tennessee, Missouri, Arkansas, 3 states I know of, you can tow in that way.
uh, yeah, I didn't know. They hooked me up twice to told me with the trailer. The only thing he asked me was just like, "Hey, how much you got in the back in the box?" And I told him. And I mean, the guy was good. He was able to hit all those corners. He was good. He was really good.
Now, did you whoa, super chat in the chat down
Oh,
here?
I didn't even see that, Russ. Well,
Russell
nothing to
with
say
a
on top of it.
$49.99 super chat. So he must have liked your story, and he said, "Let me hit the super chat for you." Thank you, Russ. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate that,
appreciate
Russ.
it.
Even though it
Yeah,
Cracked
goes
no
my
sweat,
through,
phone
man. It
during
was
that
10
ride.
o'clock in the
appreciate
morning,
it.
and
What?
they didn't get to me till about like 3.
Hold on. What happened?
I cracked my phone during that ride.
How'd you do that?
I jammed the phone in between the handle and the brake on top of this little stand, and it cracked.
Oh
Oh,
no! Hey, we want to be live for the reaction to you when you show your wife your phone. Take it in there and show her your phone.
Show us the phone.
No, take it in there and let your wife see it and tell her what happened. We want the live reaction of what she feels about the phone being broke.
Oh, it's just a screen protector.
Oh,
Life
just a screen
support.
protector?
I hope it is.
Hey, go in there and say I shattered my phone screen and show it to her. We want a live reaction.
I mean, how long into that before I got kicked out?
Dude, it froze as soon as you left.
Yeah.
The truck, it just froze. We're about to see this. Is that the elevator?
Yeah.
What's the weight limit?
That's a cold lick right there. That's a cold lick.
Bro, I ain't got no varicose veins. I'm gonna say that.
I'm surprised Cricket wasn't laughing on that.
Hey, leave my varicose veins out of this.
I don't have no varicose veins, man.
I was the youngest person I was the youngest person to get them lasered out. Oh, here we go. You're in trouble. Let her see the broken phone.
Yeah, let's see this.
Let's see this.
It's not even broken, Brad. Don't be trying to get me in trouble.
No, let her see how broken your screen is because you were riding down the street and it fell off your bike.
It didn't fall off the bike.
Show her how broken it is.
Aw. There's the star of the show.
She crying yet? Look, even she sees the phone's broken. You see how she laid down?
Oh, yeah. She
Live
did howl for me, didn't she? I cracked my screen protector.
Don't say that. You cracked the whole screen.
I didn't
Show
crack
it.
the whole screen. It's right here.
Tell the truth.
Or how broken it is.
See it?
You got to get closer. Oh, you made her get
You
up.
broke it.
Yeah.
It's so shattered.
It's not shattered.
That's enough stuff. He can live with that until he gets a new phone.
Until I get a new phone tomorrow? Next year. Jeez.
Dang it, bro.
It looks like he might be talking to another guy.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Sure.
Yeah, 'cause I could definitely see the sweat coming down. You know you in trouble.
Yeah, he was scared. He was scared. He
That was from riding in the elevator. I sweat a lot in there. It's hard work.
fake
Set me
Mike
up for that.
looks professional, Tennessee.
I appreciate it.
For the truck manufacturers around COVID-19s.
Well, what?
Go ahead and read that.
Drone pictures has been for years.
Okay. What's going on with these trucks they manufactured around COVID-19? You want me to tell you the truth or you want me to lie to you?
Hey,
The
he's asking
truth.
the truth.
The truth is, like I've heard out here, they're no longer made out of metal. They're all plastic.
What?
They said the truck. I heard a lot of truck drivers are like, these trucks are just plastic now. Basically riding in a Tonka truck.
I haven't heard that.
Oh man, I hear it all the time out here.
What I have heard is that the from an accident standpoint, like whenever you had the long nose trucks, when you hit the back of something or like were in an accident, they had all that room was like crumple zone, or it's where the hood could crumple up and it was a lot safer for the driver. Well, whenever we went to these aerodynamic short nose trucks and stuff like that, a lot of truckers are saying that they are unsafe because there's not that crumple room for impact, and that people have been getting really messed up in truck wrecks, and there was a lot more deaths since that's happened.
I would agree with that. I've seen a lot of accidents out here. You know, I don't know if the driver's been it or not. But when it's head on or if they hit a guardrail, especially the guardrails, I've seen that they become no-nose trucks. It's just pushed right up. It looks like
Yeah.
what do you call that ugly dog? Damn. Oh, a pug. That's what those trucks start looking like.
Leave pugs alone, man. Those poor pugs. Pugs are such good dogs, man.
According to the dogs, they're only good for one thing.
Daniel has a story about when he got surgery to get his pug removed from himself.
We got to hear that. No. Come on, let's hear that one.
North Carolina used to separate trucks and trailers during tow. Not sure if it's still like that. You guys are vicious, Matt says. He wussed out and told her the screen protector instead of the whole phone. Yeah, you wussed out, bro. Hey, did he wuss out, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Even Cricket's over there eyeballing you. You see how Cricket's ain't not moving? She's all like, yeah, bro.
I bet.
Go ahead. What were you going to say, Sam?
I'd give it anything. If it wasn't for this live stream, he'll be back on the pad tomorrow. Yeah, I told her I broke it and she didn't do nothing about it.
Is that what he said?
I guarantee you, if this wasn't live, he would have went with that story. Guaranteed.
No, I don't think he would have done that. I think he would have been like, yeah, I told her it was a screen protector.
Hey, she already said he can get a new phone, so.
Yeah, she did say he could get a new phone.
Look.
Next year.
Next year.
But it's still a new phone. You can hear anything from a truck driver. They always telling stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
some of them are unwanted stories. I try not to catch eye contact because that initiates the conversation, unwanted conversation at that. It's like, oh crap, we'll keep going. They just want to talk. I get it. It's lonely out here, but I don't have 45 minutes of time to give to you for a story that makes zero sense. So I agree with that.
So Versatile Ducklin's gonna take off. He's gonna spend some time with the wife and rub her feet so he can get a new phone because he broke his, and he's out for the day. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel, and until next time, Versatile.
Yeah, y'all make sure. Are we talking about the Discord?
Cat's out the bag, I guess. Now, I thought you were.
Make sure y'all join the Discord. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the chat and put a invite link to it, so everybody who's watching right now can join in on that. There's a few features that we're trying to get unlocked. So if you guys can boost the server as much as y'all possibly can to get us to level 2, we can go ahead and get a few more creature comforts added to the server, so it's more aesthetically pleasing and easier to use. The three of us have really worked quite a bit to, throw our ideas out there and make sure everything is working properly and there's enough, stuff to keep everybody busy and happy. So make sure y'all join in. I'm gonna throw that link into the chat.
Heck yeah. And it's a link that only works for a limited time, so make sure y'all are clicking on that now. So it's not going to be the same link every time. We will get a new one probably for the next live. And the Discord, what we want to use it for is those guys that need help out there. You will be able to jump in live chats and communicate with the real drivers. And we're not limiting it to just Prime. It's every company out there. So if you're looking at different companies, or maybe you're a trucker that's been out there over the road a long time and you went to these other companies, you can enlighten people. Also, we got a chat, just straight up voice activated chat that you can click on and you can start talking with somebody driving over the road, and it's called Anything Goes. So in the chat, Anything Goes, you can talk about anything you want. Like if you want to talk about the aliens taking over the country right now, or like aliens coming out the sky taking over the world, whatever, you can talk about that stuff. Somebody will listen to you. It's really for like a lot of new rookie drivers, like they don't really have that community, the friends and stuff that drive night. So like when they're at night, they're lonely. Like you can jump in there and talk to anybody at any time. I'm sure Sam the Avocado is going to love that.
Yeah, I drive
all right, boys.
Nights.
You going to join, Sam?
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to shoot that link. Everybody go make sure y'all go ahead and join it. And I think this offers perfect opportunities for future videos and stuff with the three of us. Because of that voice chat option, you could just, be driving and be a voice on the stream. So, I mean, there's so many opportunities for this to grow and influence the way that we do everything. So, but y'all take care tonight, man.
All right, you too.
Later,
Yes, sir.
pal.
Oh,
You on that Discord already?
oh no.
He's all like,
Hey, give him a second. Next time, hey, Sam, flip your phone sideways. There you go. New to the video stuff.
let's hit the thumbs up button. Twisted Big D only has 4 likes on here. Whoa, 4 likes?
I see 16.
We are at record high, 4 likes.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
it was
seeing
much
16 on my end.
Oh, 16. Hey, it was all thanks to Brian. As soon as he said something, the 18 people in here jumped on there and gave it a thumbs up. I believe that trucks are all plastic, like a what? Are all plastic, like I believe FedEx owns up. Truck drivers can lie like a cheap rug.
Yeah.
Tennessee, you translate that. I know you're good at translating that.
So he believes that all trucks are plastic, like FedEx owns UPS. Truck drivers all lie like a cheap rug on the ground.
Here's Sam's question.
Hey Sam, where are you delivering to? Right now, nowhere. Where I was delivering was St. Charles, Illinois. Hey, I gotta be honest. I'm not delivering anywhere now.
That's messed
This,
up. Laugh. No wonder he didn't tell you he was broken down on the side of the road, and he told me because you were probably just gonna laugh at him. Poor
no,
guy.
because
Hey,
I heard. Go ahead, because this is what I heard in my head. I'm like, damn, if I tell Tennessee, I know the first words out his mouth. That's a Peter for you.
I
That's
did
a
ask you where the sexual toy was, and you said it wasn't in there. Obviously, you were lying to me because it did screw you.
What do you mean?
This is Twisted Channel. I can't say the word.
Okay, I will text you later.
Robert Donkey. Is that Sam Acevedo?
Avocado, yup, definitely is in the flesh.
What's going on, Big
Bob
Bob?
says hello all.
Big Bob.
Where's the link at? I thought he was gonna put a link in here. Did we not get the link?
Yeah, we didn't say it loud enough. Put the link in.
He said he was gonna put it in.
Good to see you, Sam, brother. Big Bob knows Sam.
Yes, sir. I know Big Bob, but good to see you in here as well.
Who's Big Bob?
Big Bob is one of the people that I met during PSD. It was just random. I met him on
Ashley! Keep
the
going.
shuttle, and we just started talking, and we connected. It's we talk all the time on the phone, literally every day. Whether it's about trucking. Right now, he's not with Prime. He had a couple of personal medical issues that prevented him from driving. But I consider him as family. Him and Raisin, whatever his name is, Raisin on here. We're all really close friends. Met them PSD and Prime, and like I said, it's just like you in Tennessee. We clicked and we
Yeah.
get along.
See, when you're starting out at Prime, I always tell my guys, I'm all like, hey, exchange numbers, get people's numbers and stuff like that, because these guys are going to end up being your lifelong friends. And there are people that are going through it just like you are. You're going through it right now, all the stuff. You're learning from y'all's mistakes. Like, they're learning. Take, for instance, what happened to you. So they're learning from you, hey, you sent the macro in, told the shop that it's broken down. Tow truck came. You got a ride in the tow truck. How to get paid, reimbursed for the hotel room. They're finding out a lot of information just from what happened to you. And then whenever they're having issues or something's going on with them, you're learning from them. So, like, a lot of people say that's the blind leading the blind. No, that is us learning from our mistakes and learning from our friends' mistakes. You're going to learn a lot from just listening to your friends talk about what they're doing on their own. Like, I learned real quick while I was new that this one guy I talked to all the time, he liked to pull over and take a nap. And I found out that is a majorly bad thing to do, because he took a nap and he ended up going, he was supposed to go to his 90. He drove halfway to his 90 from his O2, pulled over, took a nap, and whenever he put his navigation back up, he went right back to the O2 with a high-value berry load to a Walmart. And on the week, vice president of Walmart decided to call Prime, and they wanted to talk to the boss himself. And they ended up getting the VP. So the VP got woke up, and, it was like 2 a.m. or whatever. And, the VP was mad at Prime. He called his fleet manager, and his fleet manager, it was his week off, like he was on vacation, and he had to call my boy, and my boy was all like, I could hear his kids running around in the background, and he's yelling at me, and he's mad, and like the Walmart is tripping. It was a high value berry load because they start to what's it called? not ripen, the life of the berries and stuff. You're taking
life.
time off of it. What's it called? Till it goes bad or the expires or whatever.
Yeah, the
So they
shelf
were
life.
super mad.
But yeah, just to I just wanted to add something on that Twisted. When it comes to the hotel, I'm actually not getting reimbursed. The hotel is actually on Prime. They loaded my card up. I told them how much the room is with the security deposit. They loaded my data card for that. Gave me a little bit of extra for food. And my fleet manager, he's gotten that taken care of. As soon as I send him the messages, he's been on me. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Do you need this? Do you need that? So I give it to my fleet manager. He asked me today. He's like, "Would you need that load repowered? Do you need another day to figure it out?" Once I got the information, I'm gonna be down for a week. Sent them a message, and he found me a repower and somebody to come get it in 15 minutes. They're coming in the morning to come get it. Um, what else he's done? He's setting me up on a couple of plans for the truck as well. He's contacted Success Leasing for me, and I mean, I can't ask for anything else. He's taken a lot of stress off of me, and gave me a lot of assurance that everything's gonna be okay. And I appreciate him for that, and I appreciate Prime for what they're doing. It really takes a lot off me because already I'm in a bad spot. Like this is gonna be week number 2. My first week I had a bad experience with Walmart. 67 hours outside the gate waiting to get unloaded, and that was in West
Yeah, I
Virginia.
forgot about that. That hurt.
Good, yeah, that West Virginia again. Good lord, oh, that was
Did you
hard.
No,
detention stamp it?
Huh? Oh, you know it.
so
Cha-ching!
real quick, Sam, I do give
Yeah,
you props. You've been through a lot, and you know what? You're still here. You're still with Prime. You're still going through what you need to get through, and you're sticking out the worst and hoping for the best. I
of
do
course. Like,
appreciate that, and I do give you a lot of props for that because a lot of us, there's other people out there in the world that are going to see that, and it start happening to them, and then you know what? They're done. They quit. They give up on it. You
you
have
know,
not, and I give the I give you the biggest props for that, man. I
I
do.
appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. There's times where I feel like, you know what, I can't do it. I can't. But like I told Twisted earlier today on a comment on one of his videos, and it's something that I live by, is the race doesn't go to the strong nor the swift, but to whom that has endured the most. And I live by
Yeah.
that. I always feel like here at Prime, there's something more here for me. Whether it's being a TNT trader, whether it's coming, waiting for 2 years, well, 1 year at this point, come down to PSD, building my own fleet. There's just so many different options that I feel there's something here for me. I don't know what it is with Prime or for Prime, but I feel there's something here for me. And no matter what's being thrown my way, I'm gonna overcome that obstacle. I'm gonna take it as a lesson.
It's
A
just
lot
a
of people,
hurdle, man. Just jump that hurdle and keep on going, brother.
Oh yeah, keep
exactly.
on trucking, brother.
A lot of
Big
people
Boss
say,
says I met Tennessee when I was there and you twisted. I was a student at the rodeo.
yes. I think he's talking about the Alley Dock Challenge back in January.
The Alley Dog Challenge, or was he talking about the actual?
Yeah, because he
Um,
was the only student that did the rodeo, but he couldn't because he didn't have enough experience.
The
yeah,
Alley
that's what
Dock
I
Challenge.
was thinking, but I'm not sure. Sam, did the dealer tell you what was broke and leaked oil?
Not yet. So I got there today in the morning around 11. They said they couldn't take me into Tuesday. Of course, they closed Monday, Labor Day. I was like, okay. But what they did do was pull the truck in on the side. They filled her up with oil. They said it was 9 gallons short, and they just let it sit
Okay.
there to see if it's gonna leak. One of the guys, he went underneath there and he says, it looks like somebody was messing with your oil plugs or your oil pan because it looks pinched. And he says on the Peterbilts, it's pretty easy to do that, and people are known to siphon oil out of there for some odd reason. So they're just trying to see if it's somebody was messing with my truck while I was sleeping, or maybe there's a leak someplace that they just can't see
Really?
yet. Yeah,
That's horrible. That is horrible.
yeah.
That somebody, and if I like I need to check on it again, but I think I'm pretty sure that it's a federal offense to mess with a commercial vehicle. So like, come on, guys. Like, leave people's trucks alone. Don't be siphoning fuel out of other people's trucks and all that stuff, messing with them just because it's a prime driver. You know, like, come on, guys. Pulling the release handle, all that stuff. That stuff is horrible. You are messing with somebody's job. You're messing with somebody's family. You are messing with a lot of stuff right there. So, you know, I'm hoping that it's not that. Like, I'm hoping nobody was messing with you, but, you know, it's pretty bad. Big Houston says, "Sup, everyone."
What's going on, Big
Hey,
Houston?
Bree Bow says, "Blue Beacon versus Prime Facility." So you've been watching you watched that little short and you saw Jerry Garcia's comment on it, and I'm gonna go with Blue Beacon every time. The Prime Facility. Don't get me wrong, the Prime Facility is okay. Like, you know, but if you want to get your truck clean, take it to the Blue Beacon. I'm going to tell you right now, Springfield, Missouri's wash bay has hard water in it. And like if you let that I went I was so tired of the hard water drying onto my mirrors and stuff that I went out and got a squeegee for my mirrors. That's where the squeegee came from. And I love
yeah.
squeegee. Tennessee got one too, didn't you, Tennessee?
Yep, I did. And my thoughts on that, I've never been to a Blue Beacon.
What?
The last guys that did my truck just 4 days ago, yeah, there's only one guy I trust over there at the Prime facility, and every time I go through, he's always somewhere else. I do see him, but I didn't see him when I went through, and my truck still looks dirty. I don't get it. I just don't get it. We're supposed to be showing off our trucks. Granted, we're company drivers. I like to keep my truck clean. I'm the face of this company when I'm out on the road. My truck
Yeah,
is clean.
I've had bug guts and stuff on my windshield and stuff like that, and they didn't get it off. I've went around the bay and back through it, and they still didn't get it clean. Like I'm telling you right now, Blue Beacon. Whenever I go over there, one of the things that Blue Beacon does, or at a lot of them, they say, "Hey, what's the most important thing that you like to get cleaned on your truck?" And I always say like the grill, the bugs in the grill. Well, some people say the fuel tanks. I think Blue Beacon's the only one that sprays the top of the fuel tanks. You know where you fill it up, and like
Yeah,
you know how
still
you
got
always
something
leak
on it.
some.
We don't do that. Maybe I'll have to start saying something.
I don't know what he said, but around the fuel tank, the cap, they like to spray that off and get it real clean and stuff. I couldn't hear you because I was talking when you said it. So like,
You're
what
all
did
right,
you
brother.
say?
Nah, you're all right, brother.
No, but
Putting
what
in
did
my
you
2
say?
cents. I said, yeah, well, I need to start saying something to the guys in there when they ask me for acid wash. I should turn around and say, yeah, wash my fuel tanks.
Yeah. Blue Beacon does a heck of a job over there. You know, it's a whole business around just washing trucks and doing washouts and stuff. There is great money in doing truck washes. Like I've not me, I don't pay it, but I've used a truck wash where Prime's paid a lot of money for it because it was the only one in the area. And it was at a gas station where an old car wash used to be. It was broken down. The dude was selling sheds, and he went and sprayed out the inside of the trailer, and that was it. Like, I mean, he's making bank off of that because he's the only one there. 67 hours, Jeff says.
Yeah, 67 hours, man, right outside the gate. Um, it was a bad experience. They wouldn't let me use any of the facilities or anything of that nature. So,
What?
yeah, I
Where
got
were you
into it.
at?
Oh, my cursed state. My cursed state. I was at
They wouldn't let you use the restroom?
no, I asked them plenty of times. I was like, "Hey, can I just walk over there and use the restroom? Or if I can't walk, you got a little area over here I could park. Just roll the truck up there and use the restroom. Come back. No, you can't. We can't allow you on property because you don't have a dock." I'm like, so I'm like, look, honestly, I could pee in a cup and toss it out in the grass or whatever, or just keep it in and toss it in the trash. But I gotta drop a deuce. And I kept walking because I had to go bad. The guys, he called security. Security came through, about 3, 4 of them. I think it was 3. And they said I couldn't go any further. They escorted me back to the truck. And I was like, look, I just need to use the restroom. I'm like, right now, you're treating me, less than human right now. I got I got a load for you guys in this truck right now that you guys want or don't want, apparently. So it was like 48 hours at that point. It's like, I just need to use the restroom. I'm coming back out. If you want to escort me to the restroom, fine. I don't care. I just need to go. And they wouldn't let me. After that, after that instance, I was like, oh, okay, so can I disconnect and just bobtail to the gas station and, across the street and use the restroom? Because it was a highway. I wasn't going to walk that. I'd rather bobtail it. They're like, no, if you can't disconnect, you can't drive the trailer. I'm like, okay, so can I just go move out my parking spot here and go down there? And they're like, well, if you take the trailer and you come back, you're not going to have a parking spot and you're going to have to be in the back of the line again. I was like, okay, great. I'm in a no-win situation. They came, knocked on my door 2 hours later, and they said, okay, you know what, after, the situation, they had kicked me off property.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's horrible, man. That's horrible.
What did your fleet manager say when you talked to him?
They apparently they had some nice words with Walmart. Prime had some nice words for them, and I wasn't the only Prime driver there at the time, and they were treating him like crap too. And one of the female drivers that came through, they they wouldn't really acknowledge her. I was like, excuse my language, I'm like, damn man, just because she's female don't mean you could treat her like that. She's equal like the rest of us out here. So
Yeah,
it was really bad. I didn't like that Walmart, and that's gonna be the first one on my do not go back to list.
yeah. Sounds horrible, man. That was not good.
Out.
Big Bob says I was a student of Boss Lady. Ryan and Son LLC says that's a bad to mess with the truck and it's dangerous. Yeah, don't mess with other people's stuff. It's dangerous. Big Houston says pull someone's kingpins, very dangerous. Yes, like do not do that. I cannot stand that. Don't mess with other people's stuff. You're messing with their livelihood. Greenwich Trucking says, over the years, I've found that Prime will try to make it right if you have a bad week. That's not your fault. Yes, and I agree. Prime does take care of us, and that at the end of the week, at the end of the day, like they're out for our best interest. I feel. Big Houston says, I posted a video today. Blue Beacon never gets my truck clean at all. What?
I've never.
Go ahead.
Blue Beacon. I've stopped at Blue Beacon plenty of times, and they maybe because of the ones I go to, my truck has been clean. Every time I come out of there, man, it's like I want to make love to that truck. She come out so clean.
The blue, just for gaming says the blue Yeti is muted. Yes, we know. It's just there for looks. It's not real. You guys double clutch. Right. Whenever we were driving manual transmissions and we had a test on them, yeah, we double clutched. I double clutched. I do not have any restrictions on my license. Tennessee flatbedder. I believe that you're the same way, correct?
Yep. Yeah, I've got a manual on my. I'm not restricted. I came in 5 years ago before Prime decided to start training on automateds because all of our trucks were going to automateds.
Matt Cardinal, okay, guys, I just remembered this. He says, "How about cleaning the whole freaking truck?" Yeah, I'm there with you. Like, make sure the trucks are clean. So, Mad Cardinals, the reason of his name, I know, and you guys don't. But tomorrow night, 7 p.m., that video is going to drop, and you will find out why Mad Cardinal Trucking is Mad Cardinal Trucking.
Oh, I look forward to
it's an hour-long video. Like I said, it's a long video. But if you want the good tips, they're at the end. Like he talks about fuel, he talks about international, and he talks about some other stuff. Like, make sure you get through that video because the end of it is, I think the end of it is the most help. John Gonzalez said, "Yeah, I had a double clutch in CDL school." Yep. If you have to double clutch, because the whole reason why we have to double clutch for the test is because the manual in the owner's manual of the transmission, in the owner's manual, it said the proper way to switch gears is to double clutch. That is the reason why when you test out, you have to double clutch. And if you don't, you get points for it. Is because in the owner's manual of the truck, it says that you're supposed to double clutch. It's for less wear and tear and all that good jazz on your truck. Which Walmart DC was that? So I don't go there if I see it on my dispatch. We cannot tell you.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, you got to kind of have to experience that stuff for your own. Just like a flatbed, we have certain things. I have an unmentionable place. You better not say the name.
I'm sorry.
Better say, I bet you're on this. You better not say that name.
I'm sorry.
I will not tell you the place, but we do have some on flatbed side that we will not tell you because of that.
Big Bob says the longest he had a set at a Walmart was 6 hours. The longest I ever had a set at Walmart was about 18. John Gonzalez says, "What's up, fellows?" Skeletor says, "Twisted Big D, hello." Skeletor also said hello to Mr. Avocado and Mr. Flatbed. You just didn't see it. It's in invisible ink, so by the time I got to the comment, it disappeared. Russ says, "Let everyone know you must carry chains on your truck starting today in Colorado." Yes, we hit that earlier, but for you guys that weren't here earlier, the chain law is back up in Colorado, so make sure y'all are taking chains on your trucks through there because you don't want to get caught without them. It could be some big fines, and they're going to shut you down. So make sure that you are following the laws of the states that you're going through. Fun Gaming says, "Was your first time ever double clutching hard?" Yes, I still don't like to double clutch, to tell you the truth. Tennessee, was it hard for you?
No, I'm pretty good at remembering certain things. The biggest thing I stuck in my head was the Addams Family theme song. So as I clutched, I would sing that song in my head, and so that beat is what I would do. So hit that one beat, clutch. As I come off that beat, pull it out of gear, hit that beat again, hit clutch, and then hit that beat again and put that in. There you go. That song was stuck in my head constantly when I was driving manual. Every time I shift.
Tennessee Flatbedder's a horror freak. Anything horror he watches, so like that song's always in his head.
Oh
like,
yeah, that and the Monsters.
Yeah. That's why I said.
Which Rob Zombie's about to put out a monster movie on Netflix and DVD at the same time.
Oh, okay.
The 27th.
I know exactly which one. Big Bob says, "I know exactly which one it was, and I have been at the same one." Sam, yeah, I know you know which one it is. I am too. I'm only mad because it was 67 hours. They could have gave me 2 more. That way I could have something to laugh about, but hey.
Try the 2 count method for double clutching. 1 clutch, 2 gear. 1 clutch, 2 gear.
Now sing the Addams Family song in your head as you say that over and over and over.
Clutch, gear. Clutch, gear.
Okay.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. See?
Oh, I thought you were going to keep going the whole song.
No,
You have a mic right there. It is open karaoke right now.
Demonetized. Copyright.
It is open karaoke.
Yeah, I know. I don't want us
Go ahead.
copyrighted on this one.
Oh, come on. It's not Saturday night. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Sam, it could be worse. You could be stuck at the Millennium till your truck was fixed, and you could be stuck going to the all-you-can-eat crab legs at the company picnic.
I got. What did I say earlier? I got 2 words for you, and it's not howdy do.
Does one start with F and the other one start with U?
I have no recollection of the venting question.
I'm calling a CDL school and go for my permit test tomorrow. Wish me luck.
Well, good luck.
That's the look.
I'm in the CDL schools. Man, just for fun gaming, study it hard. There's I don't know if they told you or not, but there's a prep test, CDL prep. It's an app, and it will help you pass that permit test because you go through it, you take the test on there and answer the questions, and it's going to tell you what you got right, what you got wrong. And, it's not the exact same thing as the test, but it is almost exact. So there's your little tip to help you out, and we do wish you luck. Get that permit, man, and get that CDL, and make you some money out there. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I don't even think I told you about this, Tennessee. But Weasel, y'all know Weasel from my lives, and Weasel's one of the members of my group over here. Whenever you hit the join button down there and you can join the membership of the channel, Weasel actually is one of the members of the channel, and Prime went ahead and did not take him. So he didn't give up. So now Weasel is on his way to getting his CDL, not through Prime, because he would have had to wait some time because of some background stuff. He would have had to wait even longer to come to Prime, so he didn't give up, and he's still fighting for it. So, we're wishing Weasel the best of luck, and, hopefully he gets a CDL. And I will tell anybody out there, hey, no matter what, fight for it. I had a student not too long ago, and he was on his third drive test. And I'll tell you one thing with him is that third drive test is you either pass it and you get a CDL or you're going home, because in the state of Missouri, you can only take it 3 times. And I already psyched myself up for it. I was like, man, if he doesn't make it, I'm going to be upset because he's a really good driver. That was the best thing he was at, is his drive. He was a great driver. So one of the things is that I was already preparing myself for what I had to say to him, in case he didn't make it again, in case he messed up the drive again. And I was going to tell him, hey, look, man, you fought this thing hard. Don't give up on it. And I was going to be like, hey, take your test scores from your pre-trip, take your test scores from your backing, and go back home and get into a CDL school and finish it, because you already got those tests done. You just got to do the drive. Go back home, do a CDL school, or whatever, a college, or however you have to do it. Don't give up on your dream here. Like, keep moving forward. Let's try to make our life better. We never give up. Never give up. Always work for what you want in life.
I agree. Well said. I agree.
Yeah, I'm going to be one of those too that, hey, regardless if you come to Prime or you go somewhere else, the fact that you're getting your CDL and bettering your life with a good career, that's what it's all about. I mean, granted, we 3 are about Prime, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. You're still got a good job. You're still making good money, and you're doing something America needs.
Yeah. John Gonzalez says, how many tests do you have to take for your permit? It depends where you're going, and it depends what you want on your license, what kind of endorsements is the word, what kind of endorsements you want and stuff like that. If you want to know for Prime Inc., it is going to be tanker, general knowledge, combinations, air brakes.
Was that it?
Tanker.
There you go. I was all like, how did I forget one? Big Bob says, good thing you can't eat them, Sam.
Yeah, thank you. Tell everybody I can't eat seafood.
Hey, we know somebody else that can't eat seafood too. It's no problem. I can't eat cheese.
Yeah, I know. Uh, that was, I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
see, and when Tennessee comes over here, like that's one of my main seasonings, is like cheese is my main seasoning. So whenever I'm cooking something, it's like put some cheese on it. That's seasoning. I got the sharp cheddar, I got the mild cheddar, I got the American Craft singles for the people that ain't ready for none of that sharp stuff. I got the mozzarella. Like
Hey,
that's my
I can eat
seasoning.
mozzarella.
Let's address
Do
the
what?
fact.
That I can eat mozzarella.
Oh man, I'm back and forth.
Let's address the fact that you call cheese a seasoning. Address that.
Oh, Russ.
Hey,
Russ
hey.
says,
I cooked dinner tonight. I did Philly omelets for my kids. And the first thing they pulled out of the fridge was cheese to put on that. I'm like, really? You just ruined
It's a
all
good
that flavor
seasoning.
by putting cheese on it.
no, it's a good seasoning.
There you go. It is a seasoning.
I don't know why I didn't like.
That's some Missouri. That's something. That's some Missouri stuff right there.
I don't know why. I don't know why I did it, but I would double clutch gears 3, 4, 5, and foot 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Float.
Oh yeah, and float. I would double clutch. Well, how do I
Take
say it?
off. That's why.
Off, and then I would float the rest myself. But I faked it till I made it on that test, and they didn't say nothing about my double clutching.
Hey, I think I was the only student that an examiner said, "Hey, I've never seen them take off in 7th gear," and I got the truck moving, and I finished my test.
Whenever I was training the manual truck, I would park in the industrial area, and I would make them take off in 9th just to make sure that they were able to do it. So
Hey, I was going uphill. Stoplight of 65 in Kearney.
out here in California, which we hate California. No, I'm joking. We're not big fans of it, though. We have to take 4 tests. It's our permit, our Class C, our general knowledge, our air brakes, and combinations. O'Brien says, is the test harder now that it was 10 years ago as far as the pre-trip? No, it's about the same. I don't think it's changed in a long time. Twisted Big E, if he didn't make it on the 3rd try, would he have still have to pay Prime Inc.? Yes, he would, because he signed the contract. Now, I believe that, and I've seen it before, but I've seen a student get sent home and they said, hey, we're not going to make you pay back the money. Like, you did everything you could. We're not going to make you pay back the money. We're going to wipe that free and you are free to leave. Seen it before, so I'm pretty sure that they would have done that, because it wasn't like he was it wasn't like he wasn't trying, and it wasn't like he didn't know how to drive. The dude knew how to drive, and that is the one part that he got down pretty quick. He drove Sam around. Sam had a lot of fun in the industrial area with him.
If you call that fun. If you call that fun. That was the one time I would ever consider using the safety net on the Cascadia. That was the one time.
So let me clean it up some. Sam rolled with us whenever he wasn't listening, and then we had a heart-to-heart, and we had a complete change around, and we started listening, and we did great. But Sam came whenever we weren't listening. What's the difference between getting a tanker on a permit versus just getting it on for the license test?
I'm sure I understand that.
I think I know what you're talking about. So some states will not let you get the tanker endorsement until you get the license. So you have to get license first, and then you can take the test for tanker to get it on your license. After you pass your CDL test and you actually get the CDL, you have to then put it on there. And a lot of that stems from because you can't even pull a loaded tanker with a CDL permit. It's the law. Like, it has to be empty. So a lot of states, I guess, they're trying to battle that by saying, you know what, you can't even get your tanker endorsement until you got your CDL, because a permit driver can't pull a loaded one. Mark Bowers says, "What's up, Twisted Big D? This is Mark Bowers."
What's going on? Even though you didn't say anything to me, but what's going on, Mark?
Right.
It's in invisible ink. It says, also hello, Tennessee Flatbedder. You remember me? I'm Mark Bowers. And it also says, Mr. Avocado, you feeling mighty green today?
Yeah. Apparently, I got riped today.
So,
Wow.
real quick, Big Houston, I'm sitting here watching your video over here on the second screen, and it's pretty good so far. So,
Really, I'm gonna have to check that out after this live.
I'm going to have to check it out, too, because I didn't even know he posted a new video today, really.
yeah, 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago.
Yep.
Wow.
I
He
believe
says, I apologize for that. Hello, everyone.
You're exonerated.
You're good, Mark.
You just gotta. Now you know for next time.
Yeah. It said it in invisible ink. I try to cover.
Then you need to start reading that invisible ink when you start reading it then.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. It says, I apologize for that, but I still don't have to tell you hi every time I come in here. Oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to read it that time.
And the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
You are not the father.
Actually, you know what? I hate to say that, but I'd be watching Maury just for that, to see the reactions when they say you're not the father.
Dude, even worse, I was watching the one on the court, and this guy, he was all like, he was wanting to be the baby's daddy, and he was all like, I helped raise her, blah blah blah, and like they came back and said, and he was all like, I hope the baby's mine, and they said, you are not the father, and I was like, oh, that is horrible. Like, I was all like, maybe y'all shouldn't even have took the test. The dude was broken. Like, man.
Yeah,
Big D's a good dude.
Yes, he is.
I try.
We all try, homie.
And
We all try to do our best.
Tennessee's an awesome guy with a face tattoo. And Sam the Avocado is a great guy that has a Peterbilt that's in the shop every day. Oh, I was reading Invisible Ink.
Look, that Peter's got me through a lot of things. She just needs she needs a vacation. That's all she's doing. She's taking a vacation.
She probably got you through to the shoulder of the road, didn't she?
Barely. Ooh, barely.
Barely.
Did you forget when you went to that Walmart? Did you forget to pick up that KY?
They said there was no need for it. I wasn't gonna feel it. I wasn't gonna like it, but I wasn't gonna feel it, and they lied.
I bet you felt every bit of that.
Yeah, every bit of it. Every bit of it. And the ironic part is I'm hauling a meat load, so that's the ironic part.
Meat.
At least it's good meat. It's the Smithfield.
It wasn't the Bar S?
No. I don't think. Actually, I can't. I'll leave it there. Let me leave it there.
Well, guys, Tennessee has a test early in the morning, and I got to go do some work. So we are out here. Thank you for everybody showing up today. We had a blast in this live. I did not really know that it was 2 hours already. I thought we were coming up on the first hour. Sam, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Sam. Avocado.
And there's a comment for avocado on the way out.
Please don't call it a Peter. It's called a Pete. No, no, it's called a Peter because that's what I got. I was like that.